right, guys, welcome to Podkinz. This is the show where you can learn about upcoming events on Webkinz Next and Webkinz Classic from Webkinz staff. I'm Michael Webkinz, and I'm here with Mandy Webkinz. Hey, Mandy.
Hey, Michael, look at how fun and fall your room is looking.
Yeah, well, we're going to be talking about Fall Fest on Webkinz Classic today. There's two parts to this event. There's a floaty clicky, which is completely free. You can catch floating leaves. Hopefully, we'll see some floating across my screen. And then there are Fall Fest sodas that you can purchase and unlock even more fall prizes. But Mandy, I just wanted to say that I have all these buildings set up from the Acorn Collection event. Have you been playing that?
Yes, the Acorn Collection event is amazing. I love these buildings. And if I'm not mistaken, we have a special prize to give away, don't we, at the end of the
Oh, right.
That actually will work really well with these.
Yeah, I've actually added to the room, and it's a Main Street Signpost. So you can see it right here. It's really nice. It matches all the other items that are included on the Main Street here. This year's Fall Fest prizes, some of them are complimentary to your Acorn Collection Main Street prizes. So hopefully, again, we'll see some leaves floating across the screen. If not, I've added a whole bunch of prizes already to this room, and then I'll show you another room, Mandy, where you're waiting for us, and you're going to have some Fall Fest soda and show us some of those premium prizes that you can get for e-store points.
Yum.
So these lampposts here, these are some of the free prizes that you can collect from the floating leaves during Fall Fest, which I should mention runs from September 19th, that's a Friday, all the way until the end of the month on September 30th, which is a Tuesday. So it's quite a long event. Every day you can get these Fall Fest leaves, and every single time you catch one, you unlock a prize. So these lampposts, like I mentioned, are a leaf prize. We've got these really nice Main Street planters. I've put a couple around my Main Street here. You can see these are some of the prizes. If you see this little wacky fall guarded gnome sitting in front of my Main Street theater there, that's a cute little prize that you can get from those floating leaves this year.
Are those planters, are they dispensers? Like they're growing plants, right?
These flowers are not, but actually...
Oh, okay.
No, but there are two actually brand new potted plants that you can collect during the event. Now, potted plants work like growing garden plants, but instead of growing in a plot, they just grow in a little pot. And we have these pumpkin potted plants, and these ones you can actually, when they're ready, you can harvest toasted pumpkin seeds. And then we also have sunflowers that you can use to harvest sunflower seeds, which you can feed to your pet.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I got confused, because I knew that we had a growing plant with sunflower seeds, and I was thinking that planter was it. But yes, now I recall. Really cool. And I love the plants. So when they're all full, they look fabulous, right?
They're nice and lush. And you can actually watch them grow. They have 4 stages of growth. And when they reach the 4th stage and they're ready to harvest, you can click on them. The food is added to your dock, and then they reset. So I know players are really excited about those. I just saw a leaf, by the way, floating across the screen, and I clicked on it, and I got that little lamppost. So you can always use more lampposts for your Main Street.
Yeah, we are on a testing account. So some of these things that we're seeing flying past might not be currently on for players, if I'm
right. Yeah, we just saw that Halloween bake sale gift box, which is exciting. So definitely sneak peeks on your Podkinz episodes. But this one here is a Fall Fest sign. We've been collecting our Main Street prizes throughout September, but now at the end of September, it's going to be Fall Fest. So I thought it'd be really cute to decorate your Main Street for a Fall Fest that would be taking place in town. And you know what? We've got Winterfest coming up in January. We've got Spring Celebration. So if you manage to collect all your Main Street prizes, it'd be fun to sort of decorate it throughout the year as all these different seasons arrive. I love the Fall Fest sign. This is a leaf prize, so it is free to collect if you're lucky enough to get one when you click on one of those leaves. But it's one of those A-frame signs, so you can sort of place it in your room. So I could see them being placed all around town.
Be indoor in like a cafe or something.
Oh yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah, works outdoor. So yeah, those are great. It really has a lot of character, and that little sort of hay bale made.
Yeah. These are all individual pieces. You can actually collect them from the Fall Fest soda. And again, I showed you right off the top there, I used mine to create a little go-kart track. This go-kart, by the way, is also a soda prize. Yeah, I'll show you all the prizes right at the end of the podcast when we give away the Main Street sign. I did want to mention that with the Fall Fest sodas, which you can get in the new and promo section of the shop during Fall Fest, they do cost e-store points, but every single time you feed one to your pet, you win a prize. We'll show you those. There is a grand prize. Now, the grand prize is a building that actually fits on your Main Street and is designed to match the other building. And it's a Main Street Inn. And there you go, Mandy. It lights up when your pet sits inside. Beautiful.
That is beautiful. Like with all the windows, the glow of the lights really makes such a transformation. And it's so big. Like it's set back from the street. It's got kind of a little courtyard in front. It really is a stunning addition. I realize it's like for fall and it could work any time of year, but it's kind of perfect that Halloween's around the corner because when it's off, it has a little bit of a spooky feel.
Yeah. And that'll be fun to take your pets trick-or-treating down Main Street. So there are 2 new pet buddies that you can win during Fall Fest as well. And I'm going to add the free one that you can get from the leaves. It's a corn on the cob buddy. There you go. I'm going to add it. He's so cute there. Of course, he hovers over your shoulder. And this is a good time, Mandy, now to come into a little cafe that I built at the Main Street where you're waiting to feed your pet some Fall Fest soda to show us some of those prizes.
And there's mine. Is that with Mandy Webkinz, the little pumpkin?
Yeah. You've got a little pet buddy too. That's the one that you can win with the soda, and it's a little jack-o'-lantern. And you'll see a better picture of it later, but it's got this little carved-out tooth, which I thought was really, really cute. So this cafe I built using the wallpaper and flooring and some of the furniture pieces from the Oodles of Noodles room theme, which is now available in the W shop for Kinz Cash. It's a fan design theme, Mandy, and it turned out really well.
It did turn out well, and it's also coming to next. It's really a great design. We had a contest and we had players vote on it, and this one was the winning design. It's Hungry Boy 500 was the designer.
There you go. I'm sitting on another one of the Fall Fest Leaf prizes. It's the little Fox Lounger. I don't know if it fits in the cafe, but I just wanted to show it off here because I thought it was really cute. Mandy, we are wearing fall clothing that is part of our Fall Favorites line that's going to be available on September 24th. There's 24 pieces that are returning to the Kinstyle outlet, and then 24 that are returning to the Kinstyle shop that were from retired fall clothing lines. So last favorite series of the year, because it was our 20th anniversary, we kind of added some retired clothing back to the shop. But in January, Mandy, we're going to have a brand new winter clothing line.
Nice.
Yeah, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. Love these windows in the cafe, by the way. These are also Fall Fest soda prizes. They're Main Street windows. And if you look outside, you can see sort of the Main Street buildings out there. But I'm going to switch to your pet, Mandy. So during Fall Fest, starting on Friday, September 19th, you're going to be able to find packs of Fall Fest soda in the new and promo section of the W shop. I've already added a pack to my dock here. They're like gift boxes. So here's a 6-pack. When I add it to my room, I'm going to unlock 6 individual bottles of Fall Fest soda, and every single time I feed one to my pet or to you, Mandy, we're going to win a Fall Fest prize. So let's try and see what we win.
Oh, cute, buddy.
And there's a little tooth.
You can buy them in different sizes, right? There's a 6-pack. Is there also a 3-pack?
There's a 6-pack, 4-pack, and you can buy them individually. Yeah. The best value, though, is going to be the 6-pack.
Definitely, but you have options.
And, of course, there is a chance of winning that grand prize by feeding your pet one of these sodas. All these prizes, by the way, that you can earn from the sodas are all tradable. You can send them through Kinz Post. You can send them, you can sell them back to the W shop, or use them to trade in the trading room. So they are quite sought after from players in our community if you manage to get one. So if you get doubles, for example, you can also trade those with your friends. So here's another leaf. Let's see what we get. Oh, there's a little
another bunny.
I believe if you're a deluxe member, you can get up to 7 leaves a day, which is great. And full members get 5, and I think free players can get up to 3 a day. Let's get a few more sodas here to see if we can win the grand prize. There you go, potted pumpkin plant. Stay tuned for our sneak peek article for Fall Fest, because I believe we show off all the stages of growth there. Mandy, you like that soda? Here we go, another potted plant. See, there you go. You might want to have a whole kind of greenhouse full of these plants, or again, you can gift them to your friends by sending them through Kinspost. You can trade them. It's up to you. And so there's one of those Fall Fest flags that I had on part of my course, my go-kart course out there.
Yeah, that's another one that could have a lot of different uses, like at sporting events.
Oh, yeah.
Those super school items, right? And so there's all sorts of ways you could use that flag.
Yeah, so this is cute. It's a little sunflower plushie. You're sitting at this diner booth here, Mandy. The corn husk googles. This was one of the prizes that you can catch from a leaf, and same with these dried flowers. But the little sunflower plushie, that's really cute, and that one you can win through the sodas. So I'll add one to the table there so you can see what it looks like.
Bet that googles will be popular because players love googles. They're so cute. This is a Googles for your Googles if you have one. You're going to have your own Googles plushie.
Let me add them next to the sunflower. The sunflower kind of reminds me of the little crocheted cactus that we released for our sewing club event last year. But there you go, guys. So much happening for Fall Fest. So many unique prizes that you can win. You won't want to miss out from Friday, September 19th to Tuesday, September 30th. And of course, you still have until the end of the month to complete your acorn collection. But Mandy, I just want to show you all the prizes together, and then let's give out a code for that Main Street Signpost. All right, Mandy, here's a look at the September 2025 calendar.
Players should know that there is also a leaf collection in next this year, so check Webkinz News because there will be more information about the leaf collection too. Yeah, check Webkinz News every day because we post information about all these events on Webkinz Next and Webkinz Classic. At the bottom there, you can see the Seaside Surf Shack, which is the Deluxe Challenge prize for September. And then we've got this Gem Mine, which is a beautiful decoration you can add to your room. And because of our 20th anniversary, we've been doing a special challenge each month that's focused around a specific host on Webkinz Classic. And this month was Artie. So there you go. I think next month is Amanda Panda, so stay tuned for that. But here is a look at all the Fall Fest prizes that you can earn this year. On the left are the leaf prizes, and on the right are the soda prizes. Awesome. There are some really cute things. Are those wall shelves, the top right? Yeah, right. Actually, we didn't see those. They're shelves that are sort of been designed using crates, and actually we didn't see this apron as well that your pet can wear. Oh, and there's a wreath. I believe I had one of these hanging up in my cafe. Yes, definitely noticed the wreath. Yeah, and actually I had a Main Street bench as well on the Main Street. Yeah, really nice metallic bench. And then there's a farmhouse window, and here's dried corn stalks, I believe. That makes a really nice in-room decoration. I had one near the checkout counter of the cafe. It's nice and big and really made like a nice focal point for that little cafe that you built. And again, could work really well indoors or outdoors, or underwater too, if you wanted to. Why not? Who knows? Why not? Again, here's another look at that grand prize that you can earn. Gorgeous. Yeah, from the soda. We have such talented artists. The building is beautiful. Yeah. And guys, if you want to send me a screenshot of one of your favorite Webkinz rooms from Next Door Classic, check out my room design post on Webkinz News. I post them weekly, and I leave my email there so you can find out where to send me your designs. Here's a look at that Fall Fest soda. There's 4 6-packs, like you mentioned, Mandy. So those ones tend to stay in the W shop past Fall Fest, at least throughout October. If you manage to collect a lot of the prizes from those Fall Fest leaves, maybe you kind of will decide, maybe I wouldn't mind one of those companion prizes from the Fall Fest soda. September 19th to 30th, these ones are going to be sold starting on Friday, September 19th. But Mandy, here's another look at that signpost, and we're going to give away one to everyone for free today on the podcast. And of course, you have to enter this code at the code shop on the Webkinz Classic desktop app. Okay, so this one expires on March 31st of 2026. And the code is W247P UN92FKMWGG8. Be sure to enter that.
Absolutely. So many great holidays coming up
Yeah,
in the real world and in Webkinz world. So lots
absolutely.
of tie-ins on Webkinz Next and Webkinz Classic. So you'll want to follow us across all of our social media platforms, right, Mandy? Because we post stuff there daily as well.
Definitely. I mean, we obviously have lots of cool YouTube videos, but yeah, on all our social media, there's fun stuff to follow. We have some fun short videos on TikTok, and then lots of cool stuff to see on Instagram and Facebook. All of them, yeah.
Great. Thank you, Mandy.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait to talk about Halloween soon too. That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be for our upcoming podcast, right?
Yes. I love showing you all the prizes and opening up those Fall Fest sodas. So much fun. Guys, happy early Fall Fest, because it's actually going to be starting in a few days. Friday, September 19th. Don't forget to log into Webkinz Classic to start collecting your prizes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for playing, guys. And hopefully we'll see you soon in Webkinz World. Okay, guys? Bye.
Bye.